which brings me to my rules of magic. Rule number 1. Magic cannot think for itself. You can't have a spell that just heals you, no matter the injury. A spell that would praise your body and then meticulously piece you back together. However, you can have a spell that stimulates your body's natural growth system, or even a spell specifically designed to repair, let's say, kidneys. Rule number 2. Magic has to, usually, almost always, be so niche and complex that no one can accidentally stumble onto it. This rule needs a bit of clarification. A, all of these rules have their exceptions. This rule is mostly to create sects of magic users. Magic is hard, within the exception of 1 or 2 spells, and a lifetime of training should, in my books, in my world, separate a non-magical from a magical person. B, I feel that the need to clarify, these are my clarifications again. B, I feel the need to clarify that a lot of spells are discovered by just stumbling onto them, which is a direct contradiction of the rule, I know. But finding a tear in reality is a once in a many lifetimes moment. It's extremely rare. The way that this rule is supposed to work is to keep me from making magic too uncomplex. Keeping with the idea of glitches, is it Elder Scrolls Skyrim? That glitch of holding a plate to a wall to teleport through it is a bad spell in this context. It breaks the rule, both because it doesn't look cool, using a plate to clip through a wall, and because billions of people would have walked into walls carrying plates come present day. If you look at history, people are dumbasses. If a spell were that easy to come across and learn and master, it would be so widespread that we'd have a whole society built around it. We'd have a society built around everyone being able to no-clip using plates just about as much as we have society now built around the infrastructure of automobiles. That being said, I do foresee some spells being that easy to the point where everyone, layman, everyone over the age of 16 uses that spell, but they will be that simple intentionally, and I will world build around that. I will create that infrastructure, incorporating the change a mass learned skill would impart into this world. Rule number 3. This pretty much goes with rule 2. Almost. Nothing is easy. In the context of magic. No magic is easy. This is pretty much restated for redundancy. This rule is here more for is here for the same reasons as rule 2. Now, I of course have said that many spells are discovered simply by stumbling upon the glitch, a glitch in action one day, and then being able to replicate it. But there also is a sort of science to it, a study of magic, if you will. If you are living in a video game world, let's say, and are beginning to grasp the shape of the code that governs your reality, you also would be better suited for predicting glitches. So, our scholars of magic usually concern themselves with the fickle wording of physics and reality, the grammar of the script of reality, the grammar of magic, if you will. Or, the rules of magic continue. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and tune in for the next episode of Just North of Nowhere, the Grammar of Magic, wherein I explain the magic system that I've developed, and we get into the different types of casters. It'll be fun and interesting, I hope. Before you go, though, one final note. The drawings that I had running in the background usually serve to enunciate what I am currently monologuing on. in order to drive home a point. The point I was trying to illustrate in my second page of drawing, I feel needs to be elaborated on further before moving on. Simply, I drew a typical depiction of magical healing, and then contrasted it with two different angles of my version of magical healing, with the end goal of showing how my rules of magic serve to restrict me, and then, in turn, help me create much more vivid, vibrant, and distinct spells. Should we call them spells? Yeah, probably. Once again, thank you. I hope you found something in this interesting. And remember, you have to keep living that good life, whatever it may be. Farewell.